Hey folks, and welcome back to another Scum video on the channel. In today's video we're going to be setting up a church base that requires stupid amounts of C4 to raid and also cannot be lockpicked. This base will in turn provide excellent protection against offline raiding and also cannot be jumped by parachuters. Thanks for watching folks, stay safe and take care. And let's just get stuck straight into it. So we are building a church base that requires silly amounts of C4 to raid, and the church is situated in the northeast of C3, up by the mountains. And straight away we want to build the Troy wall that is known to become, which is very simple and takes very little material. So simply build a section of wall about the size of the door frame. Now remember, this is the only entrance into the actual church. Make sure it's facing inwards and then go ahead and craft that. Now we don't want to upgrade this just yet. We're going to lay lots of little posts that are joined onto this inside wall. So as you can see, little posts about one section in thickness. It's a little bit niggly to get them all set up, but it actually takes less materials in the long run to upgrade these. And this is how we make the wall extra strong. Keep building these wee ribs, so to speak, making them at least one section thick, and we keep going until we reach to the end. Now remember, before you get to the end, do not fill in the last one, as we need to upgrade the very inner wall first before we continue. So once we've got the ribs built, upgrade the inside wall. Go ahead and upgrade that fully to concrete. It is important that you follow these steps, and then once that's done we can add the little last ribbon right at the end, which join on right to the corner, and there we go. Make sure they're all flipped, pointing outwards to your left, and now go ahead and upgrade every single one of your ribs. Once we have that done, we can lay down the last layer of the Troy wall, which is just another full section of wall sandwiched out on the outside. So just imagine it like a sandwich. Two outer slices and little ribs in the middle. Of course, have this one pointed inwards also, and this next part is vitally important. Is before you upgrade the outer little section of wall, you need to lay down your watchtower. This watchtower will enable you to be able to get into the base. And then place your second layer. Only the two layers is needed now, and also important, do not upgrade the watchtower in any form. And once you're finished, make sure to upgrade the last section of the Troy wall. Now you have it, folks. Silly amounts of C4 to raid this base, and the base can also not be lockpicked. We will show you this in the next clip, but let's just take a look at the Troy wall when it is up against a lot of C4. Hey folks, welcome back. We're going to do a little simulation raid on this base that I've just built, just to show you how much C4 it will actually take to raid this base. Now, of course, I haven't really finished it, it's just sort of preliminary, but the main idea behind this base is minimal protection, which means you build the Troy wall, which we've seen, and then we use the watchtower. So this Troy wall takes at least 12 C4 to knock down, but we'll see how long it might take on this next one. So this always stays closed no matter what, and then you build the watchtower like shown in the video before, and then you use this little step up stone here with your sand blocks, and as you can see, there is no way to jump up here. You can't climb through there, you can't destroy those cabinets, there is no way up to this window. You have to blow your way through. Now of course we use medium target. All we have to do is craft this target and destroy it every day when we're coming and going. Simple as that. Takes very little to build. Once you're up, just be very careful. It is perilous up here, and all we do is walk to the edge and we get into the base. And the same goes for when we want out again. We just jump. And just always be careful, there's a little bit of barbed wire that sticks out at the bottom here. Just be careful of that, that tends to hurt a lot of people. And then once we're down and out, we simply destroy the target. Which means, for that minimal little effort, once the target's down, the only way for anybody to raid your base is to use C4 to get in through this one entrance to the church. Now this is perfect protection against offline raiders. It's probably one of the best that I've seen. So how many C4s are going to take in this base? So you have to be, straight away, you have to be very determined. And you have to have godly amounts of C4, and we'll just count them here. So you're thinking, what's the best way to get in here? Got these sand blocks. You'll have to get through here because there's no way into there without destroying one at least. We could probably use bullets, like SVD rounds or MD2 rounds. We could attempt to go this way. It would still require 2 C4 to knock this wall down, but there's still no way up to the watchtower because you can't destroy those cabinets. But we will probably destroy the watchtower in the process of C4ing. So your best bet is to just go in from where you can see, which would probably be a logical way for anybody to do it. So let's just start off here. So we'll start off by planting some C4 down in here. Where are we? Let's drop maybe. Can't squeeze any down here, which is good. That's a good sign. But we're going to have to start with this sand block. And with 3 down here, that's our first 3. You can arm this, that will ignite all 3 of them at once. Let's see where that gets us. As you can see, it has completely obliterated the watchtower, which is to be expected, which is fine. It's even better for us. So that's 3 C4 so far. Can we get up here? Right, so we've got some sort of way in here. Now you can see from the side, it looks a bit more damaged. That's not going to matter, we're still going to get through here somehow. But we can lay another 3 down here, see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Let's arm these, see what happens. So that's 6 C4 we've used already. So it's destroyed this outer wall as well. And as you can see, these are still full health. With plenty of these ribs to go through. This one's near down, but we should probably just keep going here. So let's try another 3. So that is 9 C4 in total. Still no further in, really. We just keep sort of sticking at our original plan. Some more C4. We've already used 9 C4 to get in here, which is a ridiculous amount of C4. We'll lay another 3 down. Try to get them in there. And that is now 12 C4 we have been using to try and break this wall down. It's destroying everything around it, but the wall is still holding true, which is excellent. We're 12 C4, so we'll just keep going. Hey folks, thank you all for watching my video there. This was just the preliminary design for this church base, which requires 24 C4 to raid, and the base cannot be lockpicked itself. So using the Troy wall, which is seen in the picture, and which I showed you in the video, you build that over the only entrance to the church, and it takes very minimal resources and takes very little time whatsoever. Then we build the watchtower, of course, so we can use that to access the upper window. And then we build the little target, which was used to jump up to the second level of the watchtower. Now, once this target is destroyed, when you ever log out of your base, or if you're going away somewhere, you cannot access the top layer of the watchtower. So the base is unpickable, and takes 24 C4 to raid. But don't forget, you can build the base itself around this design. I was just showing you the preliminary design, which is the Troy wall and the watchtower for accessing the window. So you can build a pretty formidable base, and it takes very little effort and has excellent protection against offline raiders. Anyway folks, thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one.